genuinely curious if people are doing that for fun or if it's actually easier for them to travel down the path like that. Lots of snow today, but it's still sunny, and I don't think we're in the clear. Like, even this one says storm warning. Environment Canada calls for snow, freezing rain, strong winds. Environment Canada calls for Pacific storm to arrive on the south coast tonight and bring with a mix of wintry weather. So yeah, it's going to continue apparently, although it says it's supposed to rain on the weekend. That's what it said anyways. Basically that news today seemed like about in the US banning Chinese-made drones, I guess for things like government services, are going to happen for more things. It says US officials ground drones over espionage fears. US officials may put an end to a civilian drone program because of their concerns about the unmanned aerial vehicles that are made in China. The officials are apparently worried that the Chinese-made drones could be used to spy on people in the US. After a volcano exploded in Hawaii in May 2018, US scientists used drones to save a man from the lava. Follow the drone, they said. He made it through the jungle. Drones save people. They also map terrain, survey land, and inspect pipelines. The scientists use drones for those and other purposes on a daily basis, and they have bragged about their success in the field. Many of the aircraft are made by Chinese companies though. They are now grounded because of concerns about espionage. And it says the head of the federal agency is basically trying to determine whether or not they should be stopped, but for now it says it should not be continued. During this time, many of the drones are grounded. It sounds like the other one again though, depending on the circumstance, they can still use it. Like it says, drones that are used to fight fires and help rescue people are still allowed to fly, she added. And even though it's all DJI drones and stuff shown here, technically a company like Autel should be affected as well. And I guess there's the other perspective where it has nothing to do with safety, they say. It's more about things like that trade war in the US. It says on Wednesday, Trump is planning to sign an initial trade deal with Chinese leaders. Still, fundamental issues remain, such as the fight over technology. US officials have said in the past that Huawei, the telecommunications company, and other Chinese companies could pose a security threat. Some Chinese analysts say the fight is not over national security but market share. The Chinese are better at making products, they say, and Americans are jealous. The Chinese analysts see the US policies as a form of protectionism. And essentially the other point comes up again where it is a Chinese company in China, so if the government says give us, your data or whatever so we can use it for this, they say technically they have to do that. That's basically the other perspective. So what would you believe in this case? Is it over security in that sense, or is it just about things like the trade war? And I guess for more military drones, this one says Navy builds aircraft carrier drone headquarters. The Navy is building a special new command and control mini drone headquarters space on its aircraft carriers to operate deck-launched drones as part of a strategy aimed at massively increasing the scope of carrier-launched drone missions in the coming years. Launching drones from carriers represents an unprecedented technical leap for the Navy as it seeks to expand surveillance and combat range and mission scope for its carrier air wings. And it says the new space is being engineered as an adaptation to existing ship-based structures and configuration. The center, called Unmanned Aviation Warfare Center, is being built into both the Navy's new Ford-class carriers as well as existing Nimitz-class carriers. So basically a lot of crazy military stuff, which is again what people usually think of when they think of things like drones. I still remember that other fake video, the one with the Amazon blimp, and there was like hundreds of drones coming out of it, I guess to make deliveries and all that. Although it makes you think stuff like that could be coming as soon as you can imagine, I guess. Alright, see you guys later.